Hey YouTube, so I'm pretty much doing this video because I'm getting really tired of having to explain stuff to people. So here we go. Let's backtrack 2 years ago, well, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, September 6, 2010. I was in a very bad dirt bike accident where my leg had gotten caught between the swing arm and the rear tire. For those of you who don't know, sorry, my dog was like chasing a fly and I like moved my laptop. But okay, so for those of you who don't know what a swing arm is, it is the extension that comes off the back of the bike and it holds the rear tire on. And there's about this much space, it's not that big, in between the back tire and the extension that holds it on. So my leg had broken and I was on top of the exhaust pipe, and my foot also had got caught in the spokes of the tire and got like twisted around completely, and that's how my leg broke. So ultimately I got a broken tibia, so one of the bones in my lower part of my leg was broken. I have a 3rd-degree burn on the back of my calf, and my foot was crushed. I spent 10 days in the hospital, got 4 surgeries, got reconstructive surgery on my leg, to where I have a rod through my tibia, 3 screws in my ankle, and a pin underneath my knee. Oh, there's a fly. I know, Vader, leave it alone. Sorry, my dog's like tripping out. Sorry, again. Vader, get down. Let me just get rid of the dog real fast. Vader, move. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, sorry, I had to fix my shirt. But, so, yeah. Got plastic surgery and all of that reconstructive surgery done to my leg because I got the burn at the same time and they couldn't cast me because I had to change the bandages on my leg every day. Well, everything has been healed now, minus the tendinitis that I have acquired, and I have to wear a pretty little ankle brace for it. Actually, where is it? I'll show it to you guys. Okay. So, this is the ankle brace I have to wear. It comes out of my shoe. Put it in a whole bunch of different, like any shoe that, it's not a sandal, basically, because there's no toe area. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I have to wear that. My tendinitis. It's annoying. Cost $1,000, over $1,000 actually. It was $1,300 roughly, but my insurance covered it, so I'm not tripping over that. But so yeah, I have tendinitis now too, which will go away in about 2 more years. So now let's fast forward to about 2 weeks ago. I was at school and I was in culinary. And I think I was making pastries when it happened, but what had happened was the pin in my leg popped out of place. So I have a pin directly under my knee that sticks out about 1 centimeter on the left side or on the inside of my leg. Well, that's where it's supposed to be when it's in its normal placement area. Sorry, I don't know how to word things correctly all the time. But yeah. So, that day, it popped out so bad to the point where you could see it on the outside of my leg on the right side. It didn't break through skin, but you could like see the outline of it like pushing on my skin. And I couldn't put any weight on my leg. So, called up someone to have them pick me up from school. They picked me up. And we went back to my house because my mom was all freaking out. And she's like, you can't go to the hospital until I see it for myself. And I was like, okay, whatever, cool. Come back, and I called my surgeon, who actually wasn't around at the time. So technically I talked to one of the nurses who did my surgery. And he said that it sounded like I had broken the pin in my leg and to go down to the nearest hospital and get x-rays as soon as possible so we could get things going with possible surgery, because when I did get this done originally, I was told that, why is this music so loud? But no, I was told that if I have any major problems with anything that's in my leg, that they were going to do more reconstructive surgery where they would take everything out, re-break my leg, and put a metal plate in. So right now, I'm expecting surgery. Well, this is where things get really freaking annoying, okay? So, I go all the way to a town called Stockton, and that town is about an hour away from me, but that's the closest hospital to me that covers through my insurance, who works with Kaiser. And so I go there, get the whole runaround, what happened, when did this originally happen, and all that. And I just told them everything that I pretty much just told you, and that my surgeon told me that I need to get x-rays immediately. They're like, oh, okay, we'll get you x-rays. So, go back, get my x-rays, wait a little while after that. They call me into the back. Nobody talks to me about my x-rays. Nobody. I asked them, can I see my x-rays? They say, no, you cannot. That pissed me off. They're like, but we will transfer them to your primary doctor to have them. I said, okay, that's cool. And then they told me that they were going to also call my primary doctor to set up a phone appointment with me to have my leg checked out. And I said, alright, that's cool too. So, the next day, I get a call from Kaiser, and they say, okay, this is when we're going to set up your appointment for, just stay by the phone. Because it was a phone appointment because my primary doctor is also an hour away. I live in the middle of nowhere. Whatever, no big deal. So, they told me they were going to call me on Friday. So, I was like, okay, tomorrow I'll get a phone call at 4:10. Cool. Figure out what's going on with my leg, talk to the doctor about my x-rays and possible surgery. Well, about 5:30 rolls around. No, 5:10 probably, because they close at 5:30. But whatever. 5 o'clock rolls around, and I'm like, I still haven't gotten a call from this doctor. Something's up. I need to call them and see why I'm not having this appointment. Because it is an appointment with the doctor. It's just over the phone. So I call them, talk to the nurses, tell them what's going on. They're like, oh, they did call. Freaking doctor called the wrong number. The hell? Come on now. Can't dial the right number to talk to your patient and it wouldn't, occur to you, oh, they didn't answer the phone. Maybe that's the wrong number. Apparently they can't think that well. So then she transfers me to another doctor to, talk to me. I don't remember why she did it, but she did. And this doctor said, oh, I'm so sorry about what happened. I can't pull up your x-rays because I'm not your primary doctor, but we can have your primary doctor call you in about 2 hours on a phone appointment. And I was like, alright, cool. And they made sure they got the right phone number and everything. And what can I say? The doctor did call me after all, so I can't complain about that. But then, during this phone appointment, this is what pisses me off. Doctor asked me what happened. I was expecting that. No big deal. She asked me, did you go and get x-rays? Yes, I didn't. Yes, I did go and get x-rays. That's why I went to the hospital. She's like, are you sure you went to the hospital that night? Because your records aren't showing anything of you going to the hospital or getting x-rays. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have the little wristband. Look, I have it right here somewhere, I think. Maybe not. I used to. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I'm like, I have the little wristband, okay? Here's, all the information that's on it. I went to the ER that night. And she's like, okay, what ER did you go to? I tell her, Dameron Hospital, Stockton, California, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, well, when you come in to your appointment on May 9th, you're going to have to come in an hour early to take x-rays again because these ones didn't go through. Man, that makes me, what the hell? How are you gonna lose my x-rays? Come on now. How hard is it to fax the little picture of them to my doctor? Because I know they stay on your records. I have been in the hospital enough to know that x-rays do stay on your record forever. Maybe not forever, but they damn well stay there. Because when I was going in for my weekly checkups every week, right after this accident happened, they would pull them up every time. And then a year later, about a year later when I started going to physical therapy, my physical therapist had them on my record. the hell? Fuck you, Kaiser. Fuck you. I'm so pissed. Why? Why do I have to come in an hour early? Because your dumbass can't pull up my x-rays? Really? And then, okay, then the bitch who I was talking to on the phone was like, oh, yeah, I can't really help you with anything because I'm not a specialist. No shit, you're not a specialist. You're not an orthopedic specialist. You're an adult medicine doctor. But you can't... Pisses me off, like... And to top it off, they didn't give me enough pain medicine. 5 Vicodin. No, 10. And it's not even real Vicodin. It's like knockoff Vicodin. On my prescription, it straight up says, substitute for Vicodin. They expect me to go 2 weeks with 10 Vicodin and 20 ibuprofen. Ibuprofen doesn't do nothing. Okay? They're like, oh, this is for anti-inflammatory. I'm like, I'm not swollen. There is no swelling going on whatsoever. What the hell? So they prescribed me stuff I didn't need. And then they didn't even give me enough of the stuff that I do need. Stuff I do need doesn't even work. Like, still in pain. Like, I need at least, like, 3 to, like, make me not feel pain anymore. Because when I was in the hospital for the first time, they had me on so much drugs. They had me on, like, constant 0.30 milliliter drip of morphine all the time and an extra 10 every 10 minutes. And, like, 2 Norco every 2 hours, 2 Valium every 2 hours. And, I was all drugged up, I'll tell you that. But yeah, so, if anyone else has Kaiser, you'll understand, because these people fucking suck. They are the worst coverage ever. Ever. They have the worst doctors, I swear to God, I just want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's so annoying, like, oh, and then to top it off, I asked them to send my, my prescription to CVS, because that's the only pharmacy I have out here, because all the Kaisers are at least an hour away. They're like, oh, we can't do that. But, bitch, all of you, right now, listen up. If you take your prescription into any pharmacy, and you pay cash for it, they won't deny you. I'm just letting you know that right now. I even asked them in the ER, what if I pay cash? No, they can't do it. Bitch, my mom works in a pharmacy. She knows this for a fact. Don't try and tell me that they won't take it. Because they damn well will. So, yeah. So, yeah, I kind of just wanted to, like, rant about that. Because it kind of pissed me off. It's like, how are you going to leave me in pain for 2 weeks with 10 Vicodin? That's not even enough for 1 a day. And then how are you going to lose my x-rays? Like, how the hell does that happen? Like, they didn't even print them out so I could have them. Oh, no. I'm pretty pissed, though. So, yeah. I'm done ranting. Alright.